On my right cheek there will be a little fly, so that you may recognize me." He said goodbye to his parents and went out of the house, changed into a bird, and flew away to his master. The next morning his father got up, made ready, and went to fetch his son. He arrived at the wizard's. "Now, old man," said the wizard, "I have taught your son everything that is to be known, but if you don't recognize him, he must stay with me for ever and ever." He then let fly into the air 12 white pigeons, all alike, feather for feather, tail for tail, and head for head. And he said, "Old man, do you recognize your son?" The old man looked and looked, and when one pigeon flew higher than the rest, he pointed to it and said, "I think that is my son." "You have recognized him, old man," said the wizard. He then brought 12 ponies, all of the same color, and their manes all on the same side. The old man walked round the ponies and looked, and the wizard asked, "Now, old man, have you recognized your son?" "Not yet. Wait a little." And when he said that, one of the ponies gave a kick with his right leg. He pointed to him immediately and said, "I think that is my son." "You have recognized him, old man," said the wizard. He then brought him to 12 lads, all of the same height, all alike, hair for hair and voice for voice, as if they were the children of one mother. The old man walked round the lads and noticed nothing. He did so a second time, and again noticed nothing. He walked round them a third time, and then he saw that on the right cheek of one of the lads there was a fly, and he said, "I think that is my son." "You have recognized him, old man." "Yes, and it is not you who are cunning and wise, but it is your son." The old man took his son and went home. They walked along the road, and whether it was long or whether it was short, and whether it was far or whether it was near, it takes but little time to tell, but it took a long time to do. On their way they met some huntsmen who were hunting a red beast. In front of them a fox was running as though it would escape. "Father," said the son, "I will turn myself into a hound and catch the fox. When the huntsman comes up to take the animal, say to them, 'O huntsman, that is my dog. I make my living by him.' The huntsman will say, 'Sell him to us,' and they will count you out much money. Sell the dog, but do not give them the collar and chain." He immediately changed himself into a hound, ran after the fox and caught it. The huntsmen rode up. "Old man," they cried, "why have you come here to spoil our hunt?" "Oh, huntsman," answered the old man, "that is my dog. I make my living by him." "Sell him to us. Buy it. Is it dear?" 100 rubles. The huntsman did not bargain, but paid him the money and took the dog, and the old man took off its collar and chain. "Why do you take off the collar and chain?" "I am a traveller," said the old man, "and the chain is necessary to me to bind up my cloth leggings." "All right, take it," said the huntsman, and they whipped their horses and rode off at a gallop. But the fox got away again. They started their hounds after it. The hounds ran but could not catch the fox. One of the huntsmen said, "Let us try the new hound." They let it loose, and what did they see? The fox ran off in one direction and the hound in another, and he caught up the old man and changed into a lad just as he had been before. The old man went on farther with his son. They came to a lake where huntsmen were shooting geese, swans, and wild ducks. A skein of geese was flying, and the son said to his father, "Father, I will change myself into a hawk and I will pursue the geese. The huntsmen will come to you and begin to make a fuss. You say to them, 'That is my hawk. I make my living by him.' They will bargain with you for the hawk. You sell the hawk, but do not give up its jesses on any account." He changed himself into a hawk, flew higher than the geese, and began pursuing them and driving them to the earth. As soon as the huntsmen saw this, they came to the old man and said,